What's up, people? We've got a really special fight in this video because this is the first time and only time on record that Rodtang, the Iron Man, has been knocked out. He's about to fight Takeru on Sunday, so it's a great time to re-watch this fight from a very long time ago. Rodtang was only 16. He's now 27, so it's 11 years ago. This fight is at Channel 7 Stadium, and now Channel 7 is just reserved for the best fighters in Thailand. So even though Rodtang was just 16 years old, he had a lot of promise as a fighter. And yeah, that promise paid off. He's now maybe the most famous fighter in the entire world. Well, not maybe, he is the most famous fighter in the entire world, Muay Thai fighter. So let's see how he gets on at the beginning of his career. He's just a child, just 16 years old. Let's see if his mannerism is the same. Yep, there we are, exactly. We all recognise that. He's been doing that in one championship. And the crazy thing is, he does that in one championship with 4-ounce gloves. These guys will be wearing 8 ounces, maybe 6, because it's a pretty lightweight, but I reckon they're about 8 ounces. And Rodtang's style is pretty much the same, to be honest. Pushing forwards, boxing, strong, grimacing, low kicks. Yeah, the same fight is still there. I reckon at this point he's maybe had about 150 fights. So it's crazy. He's a young guy. And there's so much experience. Beautiful combination there. Boxing, low kicks. Same Rodtang, you know, just as mini Rodtang. So who is he fighting then? Well, he's fighting a fighter called Sangtien Sor Sornsing. I can't find anything about this fighter. Maybe they took him out back and assassinated him. Maybe Chatri got him killed. But no, his gym has a fighter from one championship. He's in one championship now. Look, a lot of these Muay Thai fighters just fade into obscurity. If you don't make it, yeah, I mean, maybe he holds pads somewhere. Maybe he works as a mechanic, you know. Muay Thai is a pretty unforgiving sport, and the fact that you train so hard, you really risk your body. If you don't see the financial success, you end up dropping out of the sport. And yeah, plenty of fighters drop out of the sport. And Rodtang's former opponents are littered around Thailand. I've trained at like 3 places, and like, he's beat Rodtang, he's beat Rodtang, he's beat Rodtang. So many fighters have beat Rodtang. But Rodtang kept on going, you know? And now he's on over 250 fights, fighting the World Championship, big star, highest paid Muay Thai fighter in history. He's doing really well for himself, of course. So here we are, round 2. It's evenly matched, you know? So now Rodtang is 16 in this fight, but he moved to Bangkok to train at the gym, Jitmuangnon gym, on the outskirts of Bangkok. And this really took his fight career to the next level. It's a really well-renowned gym. Who else they got? They got Pan Payak, even though it is now a Phuket Fight Club. Rodtang and Pan Payak were, yeah, I mean, they're coming up around the same time, both on the stadium circuit at the same time. Pan Payak had a much better stadium circuit career, but obviously Rodtang made the move to one championship and now has seen much more financial success. But Pan Payak was Sports Authority Fighter of the Year 3 times in a row. Well, Rodtang's really saying, fucking punch me, you know. He's really confident in his gym. And what's crazy is the fact that, yeah, he gets knocked out in a second, but he didn't lose confidence in his gym. A lot of fighters, after they get knocked out, they lose confidence in their chin. And I am of the belief that there is a mental element to your chin. If you think you're going to get knocked out, like, I don't know, you do end up getting knocked out. But Rodtang's so confident in his chin. Even yesterday I was watching a video of him, I guess doing chin conditioning, where his padman was fucking just punching him. He was going like, yeah, strong. So yeah, his mental is really crazy to be able to just bounce back and get knocked out and just continue how he was before, to be honest. Not scared at all. It's a nice kick there from Rodtang. But Sangtien's not scared, you know. Spin elbow 10 from him, didn't work. But yeah, he's not scared of Rodtang. A lot of fighters were scared of Rodtang. He was gaining a reputation for himself at this moment. He was smashing people, and of course this fight's at Channel 7. Channel 7 is reserved for the best boxers in Thailand. It's pretty rare for a foreigner to get the opportunity to fight at Channel 7. I think maybe 5 or 6 in total before Channel 7. So if you're a foreigner and you get a chance to fight there, it's a really, really big honour. Only one foreigner has ever won a Channel 7 belt. So now look, end of round 2, it's pretty even. The thing is with 5-round Muay Thai, it's scored in its entirety. Let's just see the replays here. Very nice from Rodtang. And knee as well on his way down, referee not interested. Good catch, catch and kick. Yeah, nice return from Sangtien. But as I was saying, yeah, Channel 7 is reserved for the best fighters in Thailand. If you're a foreigner, you have to be a really high level to fight Channel 7. Only one foreigner has ever held the belt, a French guy called Alex, not a French guy, a kid. He's about 15, 14. He's the current champion right now. An English fighter fought for the belt a couple months ago, Alfie Pearce, really strong fighter. He didn't get it done, but he would be the first Englishman to win the Channel 7 belt. So yeah, really prestigious belt, and it shows the level that Rodtang was at this moment in his career, because yeah, only 16 and fighting at the best stadium in Thailand. Amazing combinations there from Rodtang. Look, he's doing well. Nice sweep again, and goes for the kick while he's on the floor. The other guy straight up though, Sangtien straight up. I wonder if Sangtien is like how Izzy would describe Alex Pereira. If you're not familiar with Muay Thai, obviously, not Muay Thai, if you're not familiar with MMA, obviously Israel Adesanya fought Alex Pereira, got knocked out by him, and Israel gave this infamous interview saying how Alex Pereira is that guy in the pub talking about how he knocked out this guy once. Alex Pereira saw that interview and decided to become a UFC fighter, transition from kickboxing to UFC, and then came back and knocked Izzy out, and yeah, now Alex Pereira is a massive star. So, Sangtien, are you out there? Are you going to make a comeback? Who knows? If anyone knows where Sangtien is, drop a comment, because that'd be really interesting to see where he is right now in his career. So we're in round 3 now. Yeah, a lot of action. Really good from both these fighters. It's pretty even. I say Rodtang is a bit ahead, just off his pressure. But yeah, it's 5-round Muay Thai. Rounds 1 and round 2 don't really affect the score card too much. Rounds 3 and round 4 are the most important. That's a nice sweep from Sangtien, but Rodtang hops straight back up, which is really important when you get swept. You got to get up straight away. Like, doesn't affect me. If you get thrown to the floor and then you lie on the floor for a bit, yeah, okay, it doesn't look good for the judges. It's a lot about optics, especially in Channel 7 Stadium, because it's the most traditional Muay Thai, and traditional Muay Thai has got a lot of optics, so everything is almost amplified in that sense. Some nice clinch action, really nice from both his fighters. Clinching. No Muay Thai, no clinching. Or no clinching, no Muay Thai. But you know what I'm trying to say. Rodtang's style is very similar. I think now he's a bit more boxing heavy, to be honest. Like, he's moving forward. He is throwing a lot of boxing combinations, but he's mixing it up with the body kicks. Now he doesn't really fight body kicks at all. I guess as you grow as a fighter, as you develop as a fighter, you specialise more. In order to specialise, you have to have a certain base level of general skills. So Rodtang was a bit more of a generalist in his early career, and now he kind of progresses to a Muay mat style. Okay, end of round 3. I say it's 50-50, to be honest. Yeah, they're both throwing shots, coming forwards, scoring well, and yeah, they're doing well. Let's see how it's going to get on in round 4.
เข้าไปกันเปิดบูธเดินแหลกเลยครับรถถังแต่ว่าแข้งซ้ายของแสง
Beautiful
เทียน
body kicks from Sangtien there.
เตะอยู่เรื่อยๆนะครับ
But Rodtang counters with a nice sweep. That's a nice left kick. But beautiful throw from Sangtien again.
ขวาต่อขวาแลกกันครับ
I said the bigger moments in this round, in round 3, went to Sangtien
ลูก
for sure.
จับตีนะครับรถถัง
But Rodtang did well, you know. Maybe Sangtien is a bit ahead. That might pressure Rodtang to push forward a bit more, chase the fight a bit more, apply his style, get his hands on him, look for a knockout. But the ultimate counter to a my mat fighter like Rodtang is the elbow. So let's see if Rodtang starts to unleash the hands a bit more, if Sangtien can counter with an elbow. So Rodtang's going straight in with his hand combinations,
มายังกระจะลวดเลยครับรถถัง
hard punches,
หัวใจ
some nice clinch action.
จริงๆครับ
Both being very active
แต่
on the
ว่าแม่
bench.
ออกแรงมากไปหรือเปล่าครับ
Nice deep there.
ใจแกใหญ่กว่าตับจริงๆครับ
Clinch in again.
โอ้ครับ
ความพยายามเป็น
Very
เลิศ
nice from Rodtang.
บุก
And
ตะลุย
again,
เข้าไป
what's really important in these clinch sequences as someone is clinching is that you want to have the end of the last clinch. You know, you want to win the clinch exchange. And sometimes, oh, there we go.
เรียบร้อยเลยครับ
Counter
น่า
elbow.
จะเป็นศอกซ้าย
And he's absolutely out. Yeah, he caught Rodtang as he was stepping in.
โอ้โหเนี่ยครับ
Boom. Elbow.
ความที่
He is
กล้าเกินตัว
absolutely
นะครับ
out cold.
อะไรเอ่ย
Let's get a
ดูนะครับ
replay. Rodtang stepping in, throws a hook, elbow gets there first. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Was that a left elbow? Boom. Wow. Absolutely out cold. Let's see that again. Not a very good angle. Nice. I mean, wow, they're getting him the stretcher. He is absolutely out cold. Wow, 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 wow. Well, I mean, look, it shows everyone can be beaten. I mean, Rodtang's got 43 losses, but this is the only time I've actually seen him lose by KO. I'm sure he got KO'd at the very beginning of his career before he made it to Bangkok. It's super, super possible, but there'll be no tape of that. Nice one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a comment on what fight you want me to do next. And yeah, enjoy Rodtang versus Takeru. It's on Sunday. Today's Wednesday. And it's going to be a really, really great fight. I can't do a breakdown of any of those fights because one championship will copyright me. But yeah, let me know what you want me to do next. And if you come to Thailand and train Muay Thai, check out my Training Muay Thai in Thailand guide. It's in the description. If you're a business person or entrepreneur, and when you also train combat sports, check out my community, the Night Film, in the description as well. Alright guys, peace.